it's your host Sauce from the Viral Kingdom, and in today's video I'm going to be going over what I believe to be one of the best dedicated Palworld server hosters, which is Game Team. We're going to be going over why that is, so make sure you stay tuned through the entire video so you understand why this is better than some competitors and the benefits that come with setting up your very own dedicated host through Game Team, as it's incredibly easy to do. But before we get into that, if you guys could go down and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, it would mean a ton as we are trying to hit 200,000 subscribers. So if you like Palworld related content, make sure you hit that sub button. With that out of the way, let's get into why Game Team is a fantastic server hoster, especially for Palworld. Now, if you don't know what Game Team is, they have been around for quite some time now, and they host for a ton of different games. Before Palworld came out, I would say Minecraft was probably the most popular game for server hosting when it came to Game Team, as they just had really cheap prices and they had a whole bunch of different plans that you could choose from depending on how big of a server you actually wanted. And this same thing carries over with Palworld, as they have many hosting options that you can choose from. But one of the main reasons I absolutely love Game Team is because they have data centers all across the world. So no matter where you're located, they're going to have a server for you so that you're going to have the best possible connection for your dedicated server. In addition to that, they have all these benefits or features, one of them being one-click mods, and Game Team makes adding mods so incredibly easy within their website, which I think is really awesome because there's going to be so many mods coming in the near future to Palworld, and having just a one-click setup to install those mods always makes everything 100% easier. That's why I love using dedicated servers, just because they are so much easier to use and set up. But in addition to that, let's say you do happen to have a problem with your server, they have 24/7 support. This is really important, as Palworld is a brand new game and there are going to be a ton of updates coming fairly shortly throughout the game's cycle, and you want to have a dedicated server hoster that is on top of everything, and Game Team most definitely is with their 24/7 support. Now, I'll have the link down below if you guys are interested in purchasing a Game Team server, and you'll actually get a discount when you use the link that is in the description, and I'll also pin it in the top comment. But another thing I absolutely love about Game Team is they have an unlimited SSD, meaning you can install as many plugins as you want to Palworld and it will not get overrun and start to slow down. You won't experience any of that within Game Team. Another fantastic thing about Game Team is they already have a ton of tutorials on their website, which will help you out in changing the Palworld settings, like how to change bases, how to change the server difficulty setting, and a whole bunch more. Now, another thing I absolutely love about Game Team is that their servers instantly get set up after purchase. It literally takes a couple minutes. Compared to a lot of the competitors in the market, they could take up to a couple days, just because Palworld is such a booming game right now and so many people are trying to get their own dedicated server. But with Game Team, they reliably get your server up and running in just a couple minutes after payment, which is the fastest out of any competitor. Now, you can see here on the UI of Game Team, it is incredibly clean, which is super important to just have a hosting service that makes everything easy. So you can see all the different options, from the mod packs and mods, plugins, the players, the database, the users, all of that good stuff is all lined up on their homepage once you have your server up and running. And what's great about Game Team is that, let's say your server starts to get a lot more people. Maybe you started out with a smaller hosting server, just anticipating 5 to 6 people, but then your server starts to explode with popularity, and let's say you're getting like 100 people on the server. Well, you can always upgrade your hosting service to allow 100+ people to play on your server without dealing with any crashing or any of those errors. Now, if you have any questions on Game Team, leave them down in the comment section and I'll try and answer them. And if you're curious about the other competitors in the Palworld hosting market, I made an entire video on the 7 best hosting services, which will also be linked down below. Or if you just click the pop-up that just pops up on screen right now, you can visit that video right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.